Hi guys, it's me Sonia and I'm back with another process video for you. This one is for Mixed Media Frenzy. And welcome to my channel. This is the sketch we're inspired by this day. And I'm going to start with, I actually have this stamp because I got it from the Hip Kit. So I'm going to start off with that. I'm going to show you how I do mine. I put my paper on my Misty. I stamped my first stamp, and I'm gonna wet it a little bit. I do like this technique. Missy calls it like if you leave your layout on the rain. I actually like that, but that's what they had on the sketch. So I'm gonna try to do it, but I also like to show you how I made it. So I'm gonna start with the first color, which is my flamingo one, and I'm using Distress Oxides. And I'm only using a few colors. I'm not using all the colors of the rainbows. So I started with the flamingo one, and all I did was spray a little bit of water, make it drop, make it drip, and dry it a little bit, and I move on to the next piece of the stamp, which is a little bit larger than the first one. And I am just lining up where I want it to be lined up, and then I stamp it. It's a very easy thing. I know you have to have this Misty, but you don't really have to. I can probably do it without it. I just use the Misty because I have it. So you line up, you pick it up, grab your Distress Oxide, load up the stamp with the color that you want, and then you just stamp it and just add some water to it just to make it drip and cause the effect that you want. I like this technique. It's very simple and very fun. Yeah, I like the dripping part. It makes like it feels like you're a kid again. That's how I see it. So there you go. Then you just do a little bit of splatters if you want, or you can splatter afterwards. I just try to do, I was impatient, so I try to do it all at once. Some of my colors went into each other, but that's okay. I don't mind. Right now I'm going to use the Mermaid Lagoon. Yep, after I dry it, because I got to dry it. I didn't want it to get all brown or anything. So I load up my, like I said, you load up the stamp it the way you want, and then disturb it with some water. Basically, that's exactly what this is. You just disturb it. You can make it drip as far as you want it to, or don't make it drip at all, just a little bit. I went right straight down, let it drip a little bit. I didn't go too far for that, but my background was with gesso, so it gives you a little bit of lean that you can mix the colors and add back on, and it won't go directly into the page like stain right through. But I am using Vicky's Bouton's foundation paper. So it is a thicker paper. It can hold a little bit more water than regular normal hardstock. And that's all I'm doing. And I'm always repeating it, but I just wanted you to see how cool the stamp is, first of all. And the possibilities of this stamp is endless. I mean, you could have gone doing the whole color of the rainbow. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted a few colors that I wanted to match. So I went down next to the yellow. And this yellow is bright. I am so sorry for that. It is so bright. It's like I didn't have another one, so we had to go with that one. I'm adding little splatters, just a little bit, not that much. And I'm drying it off. That's all it is. I'm just disturbing it, making sure that you can still see that it is a chevron and disturbing the paint. Anybody can do that. It's easy. It's fun, and you can enjoy paint. I love this part. Mixed media is up my alley. That's my jam. Now I'm gonna do the next color I'm gonna do is a little bit of orange. And I'm gonna add some more. And I think I end up at the end with the pink one that I did on the top. Just because it was so small, I wanted more of my flamingo color. So I ended up with the last one being the flamingo. This is the orange. Yeah, my sinus has been very bad here at Florida. I had surgery last Friday, I think it was, the Friday before that. And I'm still recuperating from that. But I love doing these mixed media and my Punch Out Thursdays. These are the two clubs that I'm in, and I love them. Once I finish with my chemo, then I can maybe join some other clubs. But for right now, these two are good. This is the last one right here, is going to be my pink. And I love this flamingo pink one. I love flamingos, so I love this color. It's just like I want to use it in every layout that I make. So that's what's going on with me. I'm just having some allergies and some runny nose, and I just can't, I can't kick it. I guess it's seasonal stuff, I don't know. The pollen is high right now. Anyways, back to the layout. There's that. Then off camera, I did another row. Smaller, but I did another row. And that will come up shortly. I left it to dry overnight, and then the next day I came in and started my layout. It was pretty awesome. I loved how it came out. Sorry. I love how it came out. It was really fun to do. I am gonna trim it and distress the white cardstock, because I want to do some stitching on the machine. But before that, this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to use the stencil that came in our January kit of Hip Kit with some Vicki Boutin modeling paste. Just want to add a little bit of texture because I'm going to be punching out some clouds. I have a punch that punches out clouds. So I'm going to let this dry overnight. I'm going to use the stencil, add some modeling paste, and then I'm going to let it dry overnight also. And then I'm going to punch out a bunch of little clouds. And I'm going to use that in my layout. So there's that. Now here's the next day. Did the stitching already. So I'm going to put some double-sided tape, and I'm going to put it on my backroom paper. I love it. It came in the February Hip Kit Club kit. And I love it because they're little black flowers. Little tiny ones. And since I ordered the extra double kit, so I get to have two of them. So I don't even have to gut it. I'm just going to line it up here and make sure that everything's straight. And then I'll pull out all those little double-sided tapes, slips that I left hanging. It's the only way I know how to do it. It's easy for me. And as you see right there, there is my picture. My picture is a picture of a rainbow that we were driving over here in my town, and there was this perfect rainbow, just beautiful. I said, I have to take a picture of it. And I did. And I've been waiting to use it. And I said, what a wonderful picture to use right now. So I'm going to make it look like there was an explosion of rainbows coming out of this one rainbow picture. And I'm so sorry about the glare of my lights. I did not notice until now. Sorry. Next time I would try to cover that up. But I'm going to be adding all those little rainbows that you see up in the top. I'm going to be adding all of those. I take this one out, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to start with the little ones. And what I'm going to do is the explosion of rainbows, different kinds of rainbows, which I cut out from one of the sheets that came in our February kit. Oh, and I did have that little frame. Yes, I had that little frame. And I'm going to do a little scene here with for these from Rainbow Fox, I think it's called. Yes, I've been hoarding this rainbow that I have. And I'm going to do a little scene up here on that little... Yeah, I'm going to do a little scene of a rainbow with the sun and the little clouds. And I'm also going to add a bird. It is so awesome. I've been dying to use this. And I can think I had it for a year already. But I've been dying to use it. And I have little clouds. I put 2 little clouds and 1 little bird flying. I try to put it on the white, but it just gets lost. So I turn it and I put it on the purple side. And you can see them clearly. See, right now. I'm going to put it on the purple side. Add more adhesive to it. And then you can see them. It was perfect for this layout. Now I'm going to start my explosion of, my line of explosion of the sky. Of all these little rainbows that were on this sheet that I cut up. And I also got some chipboard rainbows and puffy rainbows. All kinds of rainbows. I'm going to have them all on there. Yep. I'm going to make a line, and I'm going to use all the clouds that I made. All the little clouds that I'm going to... It's going to be like the baseline of clouds. And I took the clouds that were that I prepared, and I've added a little bit of maybe some black, but I very diluted it really good for it to look like gray. And then I added some, just a little bit around the clouds because I wanted to not have all white. I wanted you to see a little bit of different color clouds. So that's going to be my baseline right there. And there's their explosion on that little side. I'm putting foam on the back of the clouds, and I'm adding them. And that's going to be a straight line all the way across. And on the other side, where all the chevrons, I'm also going to have another explosion of rainbows. And I just love how this layout came out. It was perfect. I mean, I went a little bit rogue. I went a little bit crazy. I didn't follow I used rainbows and colors, but I didn't follow the sketch that much. Yep. So I continue to, now I'm going to glue the picture down. I'll glue the picture down, and to make sure it's glue, I'm going to put some of these big old blocks that I have here just on top because it was coming apart. So I'm going to weigh it down, and I'm going to start the row on my left hand side. And I thought I was going to use this one with the hanging hearts, but no, it doesn't cut. No, I don't use it because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it look like the rain were all the little hearts that I'm going to add. And I had 2 of those flowers. Where that flower arrangement is not going to stay there. I'm going to change that. I'm going to continue to add more rainbows. This side has more because I'm going to add the big ones and the little ones. Chipboards, foam ones. That one's a foam one. These are some of the ones I cut out from the paper. And I'm gonna pop some of them on foam. I just had a blast doing this layout. It was so much fun. I know the video is a little bit longer, but you can fast forward to this part if you don't want to see it. But I had fun, and I thought this part to me was fun, for you guys can see what I did. So I just left most of it in. So this side is gonna have all kinds of rainbows. I'm gonna add the rest of the clouds. I'm gonna take this time to let you know to check out all the ladies that do Mixed Media Frenzy today. I will have them on my description box. Just give them some love. Go check out what they did today for Mixed Media Frenzy. They are amazing. I love their layouts. I learn all the time from them. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna keep going here for a little bit. And I'm adding foam and glue and adding more clouds. Just doing my line. And I could have fast forwarded this a little bit. I could have put it faster, but I was already at times the max, and it still looks like it's going like really slow. Well, we're gonna keep going here, but adding some more clouds. The good thing about this layout is that it was just, there was nobody in the picture. None of those cars belonged to us. It was just a random picture that we were coming home, and it was raining, and then it stopped, and I saw this beautiful rainbow, and I just, it made me happy. This picture made me happy. So I needed to scrap it. I like to scrap things that make me happy, so that's what this picture is all about. I know you might think I'm crazy, but rainbows make me happy. I'm almost done here with the clouds. Then I'm gonna start adding the strip right here. It's one of the zigzags, look like stitchings. They were in our hip kit for January. They were so cool. I love them. And I have a few left, so I wanted to use a couple of them here. But I only end up using that little piece right there. Now you see that grim puffy green? There is no green except for the rainbow on the top in my layout. So it didn't look right. So I pulled it out, I put it somewhere else, and later I'm just gonna take it out. So I started putting hearts on tone hearts all around on the top and the bottom, like it was raindrops of hearts. So I'm gonna add some hard ones, some puffy ones, some stickers of hearts. What else? Yeah, some Rainbow Fox ones. That one right there is a Rainbow Fox. That one I got from Close to My Heart. I'm just gonna add a bunch of hearts. Like it's raining hearts. I love it. Then I'm gonna add my title. I'm gonna take out that flower arrangement. Try this one. That one it didn't match, so I took it out. And I'm gonna use that one, but in a different place. I'm gonna use it with my title. I tried to put rainbows, but I found this little puffy sticker that says "Enjoy the Now," and I thought it was perfect. So that's my title, and I'm gonna put that flower arrangement coming down from it. I loved it. Perfect title for me. That bottom circle says "Living Up," living life. But I'm going to change it where it does not going to end up there. I'm going to add a little puffy camera there. Because I did take a picture. I'm going to splatter some gold. And we're almost coming down to the end of my video. After the splatters of gold, I am going to add that puffy camera that I told you about. Switch that circle. And then, let's see if I remember what else I did. Oh, I don't know if I did it on camera or not, but I'm going to add some enamel dots. You'll probably see them in the pictures. There's that puffy camera, so I add the circle up there, and I think that's it. That's done. The still shots are coming. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day. Be safe. And have a great... See you in my next video. See you guys. Bye.